Greetings and happy holidays. This past week, on Tuesday, parents, you received our progress reports for our freshmen and sophomores. Every 2 weeks, progress reports will be going home for our freshmen and sophomores. On Thursdays, our juniors and seniors progress reports will be going home as well. This is an opportunity for you to stay engaged in regards to how your sons and daughters are doing here at school. With that information, we also want you to be mindful that we still offer Twilight Monday through Thursday from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We provide a hot meal right after school, and we also provide transportation home. Our numbers for Twilight are increasing because we're finding that more and more students are really starting to understand where they are academically. With that being said, our semester finals will be coming up in a couple weeks, which is another opportunity for our scholars to make sure that they're preparing for our final exams. So please be looking out for our progress reports and also be prepared for for our finals that will begin shortly. This week, we have a tree lighting ceremony taking place at the train depot on December 7th. In addition, we have our winter orchestra concert taking place on December 8th. That begins at 7 p.m. The tree lighting begins at 5:30 p.m. on that particular day as well. On Saturday, we have our Kankakee Parade, which begins at 3 o'clock. Our band and the ROTC will be marching in that, so please come out and support. A couple more announcements in regards to attendance. As we prepare for our winter break, we do know that families sometimes go on vacation. If you're planning on leaving out for an extended amount of time that may be prior to our time period for break, please make sure you're contacting our attendance office so that we are aware of that time. Okay, thank you. Morning drop-offs. As the weather has now got a little bit colder and a little bit more inclement for our scholars, our doors are not open till 6:30. So please be mindful if students arrive prior to 6:30, they may not get in right away. But please know at 6:30 the doors do open. And then after school, if there's an appointment or a reason to take your son or daughter out of school earlier, please note that any time prior to 2 o'clock is much easier for you to pick up your son or daughter because our buses do start lining up outside for dismissal. Okay. As always, thank you for tuning in this week and have an awesome week. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Susanna from K's News. Today we have some important questions that the student body wanted to ask our principal, Dr. Brass. Our first question revolves around bullying. We have students who are concerned about bullying at the high school. They want to know about the support and resources the school offers.
That's a great question. Bullying is not something that we tolerate here at school. However, we do know that forms of bullying take place on a daily occurrence. With social media, from someone laughing in class, someone having a conversation in the hallways. So we understand the situations do occur. So now what? The now what is, how do I communicate if I feel as though I'm being bullied? One of the ways is which to reach out to your assistant principal at the grade level, whether it's a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior. In addition to that, you can also reach out to your counselor or your SEL coach. Now, I also want to provide my telephone number as well. If you ever have any reasons why you're like, you know what, I can't reach out to him, Dr. Brass, could I reach out to you? My number is 708-831-3117. Our goal is to provide you with all the information you need in order to get that support. And this is sometimes just talking to a trusted adult to say, you know what, I'm feeling this sort of way. The other day, a young lady came by my office and said, you know what, this happened today in class. Our job as adults is to look into that information and then also to resolve it where the person who's reporting it doesn't feel as though, and I think in the terms of a student, that they're snitching. We have a way in which that we can talk to students when a reported situation comes in that the person doesn't have to know who reported that situation. So we want you to feel comfortable. And as I said before, I also want to share my number again, 708-831-3117, because I want you to have someone that you can reach out to at any given time. Thank you.
Our second question is, will there be a winter ball this year?
Awesome. That's an awesome question. We would love to have a winter ball. I think from my understanding, there hasn't been a high number of participation in the past. However, this year is different. If we have a group of students who would like to have a winter ball and we can kind of get that participation up, we would definitely love to do that. So if you're interested, please let us know and let's get the word out. Because when we had homecoming, we had a huge success. And I would love to see a winter ball for students to be able to participate in that event.
Our last question is, will there be any upcoming out of uniform days?
So as far as days out of uniform, the next opportunity is going to be December 18th through the 22nd. We're going to have a holiday week where each day is going to give our scholars and staff an opportunity to dress outside of uniform. We really enjoy those days because I think that's an opportunity for you to express, but also to culminate our holiday. So please look forward to the information, and we look forward to seeing you on December 18th through the 22nd, participating in that event.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brass, for answering our questions. Catch us next week for more questions with our principal.